live from Pacers Athletic Center in Westfield, Indiana. You are watching right now the 14U Lady Wildcats versus the Fort Wayne Hawks. We get to line up and get a monopod set up here in just a moment. Reese gets it over to Ochin. Ochin with the basketball. Ochin being guarded tightly. It's stolen away by the Hawks. Hawks going to go on the fast break. She stops. She pulled her foot. That's a major travel. Yes, it was. That's the old-fashioned traveling. Coach Reese imploring his girls. Giving it all he's got over there on the sideline. Sometimes as a coach, you just wish you could go out and help him. But you can't. But he's doing all he can over there. Over to Ochin. Ochin with the basketball. Ochin up to Huff. Huff with the basketball. Top of the key over to Reese. Addie Reese with the basketball. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. It is 9-5. 14 Cats in the lead. Underneath to Ochin. Ochin off the glass and in. Nice shot there by Angela Ochin. Peyton Lucas, okay. And Hawks get it up. Might be that's another big-time travel, like 3 steps. I mean, she packed her bags on that one, folks, but it was not called. It was stolen away by the Cats, though. And a foul called on the Hawks. And that's going to be out of bounds. Wildcat basketball. 6.2 seconds to go. Cats are going to have to go the length of the court. 5.7 seconds. We lost some time there. All of a sudden, somehow we lost half a second before we touched the ball. Try to get it inside of Melissa Tolbert. Tolbert with the basketball. It's high. No good. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. It is 11-5. Cats in the lead by 6. 5 fouls on the Hawks, 2 team fouls on the Wildcats, so not a whole lot of foul trouble yet for the Wildcats. You are watching the 14U Lady Wildcats here in Westfield at the Pacers Athletic Center at Grand Park. Coach talking to Peyton Lucas there, giving her some instruction. That's Coach Roscoe helping out this evening on the 14U team. The Wildcat girls just won over on the other court, 63-18. It really wasn't much of a game. There was a junior varsity team that had won against a varsity team, so we played them after our first round bye, but it wasn't much of a game for the varsity girls. Hopefully have some more competition coming up tomorrow in this Crossroads clash. This for the team. Our team here on the girls. I'm sure they've got a lineup in there somewhere. And Hawks come back out on the court. This is 6-minute quarter, so a little bit shorter for these 14U girls. It goes 8-minute quarters for the varsity girls, 7-minute quarters for the junior varsity, and 6-minute quarters for the 14U junior high. Addie Reese on the court, so is Ochin and Huff going to be another travel. It's lots of traveling, lots and lots of traveling. We saw it before we went on the air here on the WBN Wildcat Broadcasting Network. Lots and lots of traveling. And Huff with the basketball. Huff calls out the play. Huff looks over to Tolbert. Tolbert down low to Peyton Lucas for 3. No good. Rebounded almost by Addie Reese, but it's gathered in by the Hawks, and they're going to go all the way down. Put it up is number 15 of the Hawks and put it in. And now it's Wildcats coming up the court. That is number 43, Peyton Lucas with the basketball. She calls out the play. Does Lucas. Lucas tries to get it to Huff, but it's stolen away by the Hawks. Another travel, if I do say so myself. That's going to be a foul called on the Hawks. Well, there was a reason she was traveling. It's because she was getting pushed. Going to be Hawks basketball. Number 1 for the Hawks going to inbound the basketball. Cats going to see if they can get their subs in right now. They can. That's going to be Katie Roscoe checking in for Lucas. And also number 22. I don't see a 20. Who's 22? He's not on here. And it's going to be Hawks have the basketball. She keeps the dribble, does she, right in front of us? Nice play there by the Hawks. Might have been a travel again, but Olivia Wise. Okay, 20-22 is Wise. Ochin to Huff. Huff with the basketball. Huff with a three-pointer. Off the front of the rim, no good. Gathered in by the Hawks on the rebound. Cross the timeline. 15 going to go all the way down, being guarded by Addie Reese. She's going to try to force her way inside, kick it back outside for a deep three ball offline. Rebounded by almost by Katie Roscoe. Ochin came up with it. Tries to get it back over to Katie Roscoe, but not a Wise pass there. Back out to 15 for the Hawks. They recycle the offense. Get it on the left side for another deep three, and they hit. That was a two ball. She was still inside the three-point line. It's 11-9, and the Hawks have pulled within two. Katie Roscoe with the basketball. Roscoe crosses the timeline, gets it over to Huff. Huff going to drive the baseline. She's going to put it up. It's blocked by the Hawks. And it's going to be jump ball called. It should be a jump ball call. It is by Ochin. Jumps in there. Good aggressive play there by number 5, Angela Ochin. And it's going to be Wildcat basketball underneath their own basket with 4 minutes, 18 seconds to go. 11 for the Cats, 9 for the Hawks. And Huff, the inbound of the basketball. Huff gets it in to Katie Roscoe. Roscoe's going to drive inside the paint. Dump it back out to Addie Reese for two. Oh, she hits the deep two ball. Does Addie Reese. It is 13-9. Cats in the lead by 4. And the Hawks trying to, she traveled again. My goodness, lots and lots and lots and lots of travel. And another travel. And 14 puts it up off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Angela Ochin. Ochin gets it out to Roscoe. Roscoe with the basketball. Roscoe comes up the court, across the timeline. Roscoe gets it underneath to Wise, who puts it up, no good. Rebounded by the Hawks. Hawks with the basketball. 15, looking for somebody, decides to dribble. And Hawks get it up to number 12. 12's going to drive down, kick it back out to 15. Going to be guarded by Addie Reese. Down to 12, a deep two ball. It's way long. Rebounded by Wise, who gets it over to Huff on the right side. Huff's going to come up the court. She's fouled on the play by number 12. And that's going to be the 16th foul on the Hawks. One more, we go into a 1-and-1 bonus. And Lydia Huff going to inbound the basketball. Get it into Roscoe. Roscoe, 3.5 minutes to go. Roscoe look down low. She does get it down low to Addie Reese. Addie Reese on the far right side. Going to get it back up top to Wise. Wise, get it over to Huff. Huff with the basketball right here by the sideline. Over to Addie Reese. Reese looking for a play inside. She needs some help. She's pulled her dribble. And now to Roscoe. Roscoe, left-hand dribble, top of the key. Roscoe, swing it over to the right side to Wise. Wise looking for the give and go. They just can't get it to go inside. Roscoe gets it down to Addie Reese. Addie Reese is going to drive left hand. Put it up. No good. Rebounded. Gathered in by Huff, and the Cats come away with the offensive rebound. She can dribble. It was tipped away. Yes, she can. Absolutely. Roscoe with the basketball. Roscoe puts, she traveled too. They're just not calling. They're not calling traveling at all. Angela Ochin gets the rebound and puts it in for two. 15-9, and the Cats steal it away. Roscoe with the basketball. Roscoe's fouled on the play. They put it on. I mean, my goodness. Somebody's going to get hurt out there in a minute. 15-9, Cats in the lead by 6. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Angela Ochin for a deep two off the front of the rim. Rebounded. Angela Ochin almost got her own rebound. And they're going to put it up for 15 on the fast break. She's going to put it up and in for 2. 2 minutes, 9 seconds to go in the first half. Roscoe comes up the court. Roscoe crossing the timeline. Roscoe looking for some help. Gets it to Huff on the right side. Lydia Huff back up top to Addie Reese. 15-11. Cats in the lead by 4. Back out to Wise. Wise to Roscoe, top of the key. Minute 50 to go. Roscoe with a deep two ball. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Hawks. Hawks with the basketball. And number 1's going to come up the court for the Hawks. She is not the point guard, I don't think. And swing it over to 44. Back up to 12. 1 with the basketball. She's going to set up for a three ball. And it's no good. Rebounded by Angela Ochin, who gives it to Addie Reese. And then over to Roscoe with the basketball. That's going to be a timeout called by Reese. That's Coach Reese. Going to calm the girls down just a little bit. Give you a shot of the scoreboard here. It is 15-11. Cats in the lead by 4. And Cats have 0 foul trouble so far. It's 6 fouls on the Hawks to 2 team fouls on the Wildcats. Cats are brought to you by American Senior Communities, where caring people make the difference. Chicago's Pizza. Our story is told in every slice. ChicagosPizza.com. By DLZ Corporation. DLZ Corporation. Award-winning with more than 100 years of architectural and engineering experience serving the Midwest and beyond, DLZ.com. Distinctive Kitchen and Bath. Follow us on Instagram. Visit our Center Grove showroom or contact us at 317-201-8500. Franklin Muffler Brakes and More, your hometown car care center in 99 Morton Street in Franklin, Indiana. Gaylor Electric, proud sponsors of your Indianapolis Colts and your Indianapolis Homeschool Wildcats. Reliable resources, reliable outcomes, reliable insights, genuine care for people. It's about reliability. Gaylor Electric. Greenwood Auto Tire, celebrating 40 years of service in Greenwood and Southport. AutoTireCare.com. Cats back to action here at the Pacers Athletic Center at Grand Park in Westfield, Indiana. Huff with the basketball, tries to get it down low to Reese, stolen away by the Hawks. And double dribble, that's going to be a double dribble on the far side by the Hawks. Going to be Wildcat basketball. 1 minute, 15 seconds to go. Going to take it out on the far side. It's going to be Lydia Huff inbounding the basketball. Huff inbounds to Katie Roscoe at the half line. Katie Roscoe gets it to Addie Reese. Addie Reese at the free throw line to Roscoe for a 2-ball. It's good. Nice jump shot there by Katie Roscoe. 17-11. And it's going to be 14 with the basketball, looking for somebody, gets it up front, and she puts it up, no good. Rebounded by the Hawks. Number 15 shoots the 3-ball. No, it's a 2-ball step. Nope, he's going to give the 3-ball. 14-17, Cats lead by 3. Tolbert gets the basketball. Tolbert's going to cross the timeline. Tolbert being guarded tightly by number 15. Tolbert gives all the way down, gets it back up top to Katie Roscoe for 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by number 1 of the Hawks. Hawks with the basketball, another travel. It's stolen away by Katie Roscoe. Roscoe gets it to Huff. Huff with the layup, puts it up, and in for 2. 19-14, Cats in the lead by 5. 20 seconds to go in the first half. Hawks with the basketball. They get it up to number 41. Out of bounds, going to be Wildcat basketball. 16.7 seconds to go in the first half. 19-14. That was a good year, I think. Was that a good year, Mrs. Huffman? 19-14. It was a good year. Hawks with the basketball, stolen away by Katie Roscoe. And, she over and back there by Tolbert. 7.8 seconds to go. Another travel. It's every time they're down the court. The Hawks are traveling every time they go down the court. Number 14 with the basketball. Gets to number 12. Long 3. No shot. It's going to be a travel call on the Hawks. Well, it worked. And Addie Reese is going to inbound the basketball. Sometimes it's persuasive announcing. It's persuasive announcing is what I call it. It works sometimes. 14-19, Cats in the lead by 5. There should be more than 1 second remaining on the clock, I think is what it is. They're going to reset the clock and give the Cats a little more than 1 second left on the clock. And it's reset to 4. 4 seconds left on the clock, so the Cats have time to dribble it down the court and get a shot off here. Addie Reese is going to inbound the basketball on the sideline, so not on the baseline, on the sideline. That's where we're going to inbound the basketball. A little bit more of an advantage for the Cats, actually. You'd rather do it on the sideline than the baseline. So Addie Reese inbounding, gets it into Katie Roscoe. Roscoe with a shot off the backboard, no good. Osho Wise gathered it in before the buzzer sounded and thought about it, but I think Roscoe didn't realize that the clock had been reset. She thought they only had the 1 second. She's pleading with Coach, saying, I only thought there was 1 second left. She didn't realize it. Coach said you had 4 seconds, so that's a bummer there for Roscoe. Smart player and just unable to... She just didn't see that they had given her 3 more seconds on the clock. Wildcats are proud to be brought to you by In His Hands Orphans Outreach, changing the lives of orphans. InHisHands.org. Integrity Real Estate, making your real estate goals a slam dunk. RealIntegrity.com. JLP Electric, 20 years of electrician experience, ready to serve you. Look us up on Facebook, JLP Electric. Meyer Groceries and More. Check out the Meyer app today or visit us at Meyer.com. NASCO Industries Incorporated. Protective outerwear solutions made in the USA. NASCOInc.com. Public Servant's Prayer, providing prayer and pastoral care in the political arena. Follow us on social media for prayer updates or find us online at thepsp.org. Taylor University, academic excellence dedicated to truth. Visit us at taylor.edu. Thai Spice and Thai Connection. Visit Thai Spice in Indianapolis or Thai Connection in Columbus for authentic Thai cuisine. You are listening to the Wildcat Broadcasting Network, or the WBN as we like to call it. A few more of our sponsors. Bailey & Wood Mortgage Lender. Mortgages in a snap. Another sponsor of your Indianapolis Homeschool Wildcats. Cats are also brought to you by Delta Faucet Incorporated. Delta Faucets. And also by the Hiron Homes, turning houses into homes. Hiron's Homes. Find them probably online at Hiron's Homes. I just don't have the script for that, but we're so glad to have you joining us here on the WBN, the Wildcat Broadcasting Network. Do we have any totals for the Cats so far in this half? Only 19 points scored. This is a elementary game, so it's 14U is what's being played right now. I'll give you a shot of that scoreboard. So only 6-minute quarters as opposed to the 8 that you see with the varsity and the 7 for the junior varsity. So it's the 6-minute quarters here in the 14U. Coaches Ryan Reese over there coaching and being helped out by the varsity coach, Coach Scott Roscoe. And both of the coaches have players on this team on the 14U, so happy to lend a hand. And again, all of your coaches, they're volunteers, and it's great to see such an organization being put on by the Wildcats, the fans, the families that put on Wildcat basketball, and the coaches. Just remarkable, and we're so thankful for everybody that volunteers their time to make Wildcat basketball a reality. At the half, it is number 43, that is Peyton Lucas. Is that Peyton? Peyton Lucas leading all scorers at the half with 5, followed up by Angela Ochin with 4, Addie Reese with 2, Katie Roscoe with 2, and Huff with 2. That rounds out your scoring of 19 points for the Cats. 14 for the Fort Wayne Hawks. Cats lead by 5, but this game really is, the Hawks have trouble. They really have a lot of trouble just controlling the ball. So a lot of turnovers being turned in by the Hawks, and more actually occurring than are being called. And if I'm to be completely honest with you, lots of travels, a lot of fouls. But it is an elementary game, and so I guess the refs try to let them have a little bit of play, but that's the way it's going at the moment. So glad to have you joining us here on the WBN, the Wildcat Broadcasting Network, getting ready to start the second half of the Fort Wayne Hawks versus your Indianapolis Homeschool Wildcats in this crossroads clash being played here at the Pacers Athletic Center at Grand Park here in Westfield, Indiana. Great facility to play basketball in here at the Grand Park. Just not a whole lot of parking. If you've been here, you know what I mean. They have an auxiliary lot, but that auxiliary lot's about a mile away, or at least it seems like that when it's cold outside. And the Hawks to inbound the basketball. They have possession here to start the second half. And number 14 is going to be guarded by Melissa Tolbert. And good defense being applied there by Tolbert. Katie Roscoe tried to go for the steal, unable to make that happen. Number 14 pushes her way inside. Rebound by Angela Ochin. Ochin gets it over to Peyton Lucas. Lucas comes up the court for the Cats. Across the timeline does number 43, Peyton Lucas. Gets it over Katie Roscoe. Katie Roscoe goes inside. 2-step off the glass. No good. Rebounded by the Hawks. Number 41 of the Hawks. They're going to put it all the way up to number 15. Thought about the shot but didn't take it. That's going to be a travel call on the Hawks, and it's Wildcat basketball. Peyton Lucas to inbound the basketball, and she gets it in to Katie Roscoe. Roscoe with the basketball. 5 minutes, 22 seconds to go in the third. And Roscoe fakes a 3, gets it over to Lucas. Lucas back up top to Reese. Reese with the basketball. Reese looking underneath to Katie Roscoe. Puts it up. No good. Fell off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Ochin. Ochin tries to get it up top. It's stolen away by the Hawks on the fast break. Addie Reese. Good defense there by Addie Reese. Gets the rebound. The defense play. Very good. It's going to... She got an elbow to the eye, maybe? something to the eye. It's going to be Wildcat basketball. When the referee says ouch, I couldn't see it, but the referee said ouch, but no call on a foul. He just said ouch. 19-14. Roscoe gets it all the way up for Addie Reese for three. No good. Rebounded. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be Wildcat basketball. It is going to stay Wildcat basketball. Lucas with the basketball to inbound it. Lucas looking for Roscoe. Gets it in to Katie Roscoe. Roscoe going to drive the baseline. Kick it back up to Angela Ochin. Ochin is tripped on the play. Yeah, it is the body. She got the hip out there and tripped her with a hip. That's going to be the first team foul of the half. It's 19-14 still in this barn burner here. 4 minutes, 42 seconds to go in the third. Angela Ochin receives the inbound pass, gets it to Addie Reese. Reese over to Melissa Tolbert on the far left side. Tolbert going to dribble inside, kick it back out to Katie Roscoe. Roscoe with the basketball. Roscoe just holding the basketball, and the Hawks content to let her sit out there. Cats content to let the clock wind down. They get it back over to, that's a dangerous pass to Tolbert. Tolbert takes the three, no good. Rebounded by Ochin. Ochin with a two. And she puts it in, does Angela Ochin. 21-14. Cats with a 7-point lead, their largest lead of the game, I believe. And the Hawks have the basketball. They get it up. Defense there by Angela Ochin. On the far right side, might have got away with a foul, did Peyton Lucas. 41, hands it off to 15. 15 swings it over for the, thought about the three there, gets it inside to 14. Tough shot there, gets her own rebound. A nice block there by Melissa Tolbert. Nice block there by Melissa Tolbert, great block. It's going to stay Hawks basketball. 3 minutes, 51 seconds to go in the third. 21-14, Cats with a 7-point lead. Number 15 hands it off for a three-point shot, no good. Air ball, rebounded. It's tried to be gathered in. It's going to be a foul called on Peyton Lucas, I believe. Is a foul on Lucas. It's going to be Hawks basketball. And number 12 to inbound for the Hawks. Calls the play. Cats trying to make sure nothing easy. Good defense there by Peyton Lucas. That's 5 seconds. Good defense there by the Indianapolis Wildcats. 21-14. Cats in the lead by 7. Great defense turned in there by the Cats. Lucas with a smile. Gives it to Roscoe with a smile. Cats having fun out there. With a 7-point lead, Roscoe crossed the timeline. Roscoe gets it to Ochin. Ochin to Reese. Top of the key. Reese looking to drive inside. Kicks it back out to Ochin. Ochin for two. Off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound gathered in by Lucas. Lucas over to Roscoe in the corner. Roscoe going to try to get it back up top to Melissa Tolbert. She stops it before it goes across the line. Good play there by Tolbert. Good hustle there by Melissa Tolbert. Addie Reese tries to get it down to Katie Roscoe. It's going to be out of bounds. It was out of bounds, and it's going to be Hawks basketball. Number 12 for the Hawks to inbound the basketball. Gets it into 14. Timeout called by the Hawks. It is a full timeout. 3 minutes, 12 seconds to go. We're halfway through the third quarter here in Westfield, Indiana at the Pacers Athletic Center at Grand Park. You are listening to the Wildcat Broadcasting Network, the WBN, as we affectionately call it. And we're so thankful for Shelly Dove setting us up here on YouTube to be able to broadcast these games to you live. And this is the Crossroads Clash. And Wildcats are brought to you by several sponsors that we'll get to you in just a moment. Wildcats brought to you by American Senior Communities, where caring people make the difference. By Public Servants Prayer, providing prayer and pastoral care in the political arena. Follow us on social media for prayer updates or find us online at theepsp.org. Taylor University, academic excellence, dedicated to truth. Visit us at taylor.edu. Thai Spice and Thai Connection. Visit Thai Spice in Indianapolis or Thai Connection in Columbus for authentic Thai cuisine. Cats are also brought to you by Delta Faucets, Hiram's Homes, turning houses into homes. Integrity Real Estate, making your real estate goals a slam dunk. RealIntegrity.com. JLP Electric, 20 years of electrician experience, ready to serve you. Look us up on Facebook, JLP Electric. Meyer Groceries and more. Check out the Meyer app today or visit us at Meyer.com. In His Hands Orphans Outreach, changing the lives of orphans. InHisHands.org. Cats back to action here in the third. It is Hawks basketball, and they inbound the basketball to number 14, who gets it up to number 12. Going to to try to drive down. They get it to the baseline. New player in for the Hawks. Stolen away by Katie Roscoe. And Roscoe pulls up her dribble and gets it to Addie Reese. Reese comes across the timeline, tapped away by the Hawks. And the Hawks have the basketball, number 14. Going to go all the way down to the free throw line. Dump it down. It's going to be out of bounds. Wildcat basketball. 2 minutes, 48 seconds to go in the third. Cats lead by 7. Largest lead of the game. Peyton Lucas to inbound the basketball. Lucas is handed the ball. She calls the play. Full court press being turned in here by the Hawks. They get it into Katie Roscoe. Roscoe comes up the court. It's going to get it to Addie Reese. Addie Reese on the fast break. It's going to be out of bounds. Going to be Hawks basketball. That was good defense there by the Hawks to stop the fast break. And it's going to be Hawks basketball. It was out on Addie Reese. Cats had a fast break going there. And they got 10 seconds, and they just keep going. It's stolen away by Peyton Lucas, who puts it up. She was fouled on the play. Gets it to Roscoe. Roscoe to Tolbert. Tolbert for 2. No good. Rebounded by Ochin. She's fouled on the play. I mean, they're all over her hands. Wow, lots of fouls on that end. And they put it up to the Hawks. Fast break for 2. It's 21-16. There's a foul called. Good fall there by Kate. She made sure it was called, didn't she? She said, they are fouling me. Let me show you. 21-16. Cats lead by 5. Addie Reese is going to take a break. And number 22, Wise, is going to check in for the Cats. And Peyton Lucas gets it in. They get it up to Ochin for the fast break. Ochin puts it up. No good. Oh, she'd like to have that one back. Katie Roscoe with the basketball. Gets it to Tolbert. Tolbert thought about shooting it. Decided to pull up and get it. She gets it to Peyton Lucas. Lucas cross court to Wise for 2. No good. Rebounded by 14 for the Hawks. And they're on the fast break are the Hawks. Katie Roscoe down low. That's going to be hard off the backboard. Rebounded by Wise. Wise to Tolbert. Foul. That's going to be a foul. That's a foul. Oh my goodness. There's lots of fouls happening on the court. They're just not being called. They called it travel instead. But there's a reason you travel when you're getting bumped from behind. And 15 with the basketball. Oh, there's a big time moving pick. That was a tackle at midcourt. Oh my goodness. That was a big time foul. I think they called it. 21-16. It's looking like a football game out there right now. 1 minute, 39 seconds to go. That one was finally called. Nice play there by the Cats. That's going to be a running travel. 21-16. She traveled before she ever put the ball down. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And he did call that foul. It's getting kind of physical out there. 21-16. On the court for the Cats is Katie Roscoe, Wise, Ochin, Tolbert, and Lucas. 21-16, first one's up, and that one's good for the Hawks. And it's a 2-shot foul. Huff is going to check back in for the Cats, and she's going to check in for Peyton Lucas. Minute and a half to go in the third. This game is tightening back up. Cats were leading by 7 just a little bit ago. Hawks are on a 3-0 run. Make that a 4-0 run. 21-18. Cats lead by 3. And the full court press is being applied again. Stolen away by the Hawks, who put it up. That's no good. Rebounded by the Hawks and put up and in for 2. It's 21-20. Angela Ochin receives the inbound pass. They get it to Katie Roscoe. Roscoe. That 7-point lead is now 1. Up to Angela Ochin. Stops, puts up the 2. It's too hard. Rebounded by Huff. Pass is passed to the Hawks, and the Hawks have the basketball on the fast break. Going to be a foul called. 21-20. Nothing's going the Cats' way at the moment. Nothing at all. They can't catch a break, can't get a bucket to go in, can't get a rebound, and they can't get foul calls or travel calls. It's a scrappy game being turned in by the Hawks. 21-20. Cats lead by 1 with 1 minute and 12 seconds remaining in the third. This game, it was a 7-point lead just a few moments ago. Now it's a 1-point lead by the Cats. Cats are brought to you by Chicago's Pizza. Our story is told in every slice. ChicagosPizza.com. DLZ Corporation, award-winning with more than 100 years of architectural and engineering experience serving the Midwest and beyond. DLZ.com. Distinctive Kitchen and Bath. Follow us on Instagram, visit our Center Grove showroom, or contact us at 317-201-8500. Franklin Muffler Brakes and More, your hometown car care center at 99 Morton Street in Franklin, Indiana. Gaylor Electric, reliable resources, reliable outcomes, reliable insights, genuine care for people. It's all about reliability. Greenwood Auto Tire, celebrating 40 years of service in Greenwood and Southport. AutoTireCare.com. Cats are also brought to you by Delta Faucets and Hiram's Homes, turning houses into homes. 1 minute, 12 seconds to go in the third. 21-20, Cats in the lead. It's going to be Hawks basketball underneath their own basket. And Cats come out to go on defense. Hopefully nothing easy here for the Cats. Roscoe, Ochin, Wise, Tolbert, and Huff. Good defense being applied by the Cats. Good defense by the Cats. And it's in, and the Hawks take the lead at 22-21. Maybe the first lead of the game. I don't know what it was early on. Angela Ochin, she's going to go all the way down. Should be Wildcats basketball. It's not. It's Hawks basketball. When it's a block out of bounds, but she held it. Yep. So Hawks basketball. They get it up to the lead, 22-21. Might have been another travel. It was. 22-21. We finally got one call there. It's 22-21. Cats down by one. Lydia Huff to inbound the basketball. 51.9 seconds to go in the third. Lydia Huff gets it to Katie Roscoe. Roscoe's going to come up the court. Hopefully we can make something happen here. She's going to go all the way down. Put it up. And a no good by the Cats. Angela Ochin puts it up and in for two. Cats retake the lead. 23-22. 39 seconds to go in the third. 30 seconds now. 14 tries to get it underneath. They put it up and no good. Rebounded off of Angela Ochin's foot. It's going to stay Hawks basketball with 30 seconds to go. 23-22. Cats lead by one. 30 seconds to go. Hawks with the basketball. They get it in. Going to pop a shot there and hit for the Hawks. Wildcats, they get it into Katie Roscoe. Roscoe's going to come up the court. 24-23, 20 seconds to go. Katie Roscoe pulls up at the three-point line. Gathers it in. She should be able to dribble. Huff for three. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound, travel. Again, the traveling. Out of bounds, going to be Wildcat basketball. When you come down and take 2 steps. Wildcat basketball coming out of this. 7.9 seconds to go on the turnover by the Hawks. Cats with 20. Cats down by one. 24-23. 7.9 seconds. Cats trying to get it in. They get it in to Angela Ochin. Ochin with the basketball. 6, 5. Try to get it into Tolbert. So we gathered in by the Hawks. And no good. Yeah. 24-23 at the end of the third. Cats go down by one in that quarter. They were up by 7. It is now a 1-point deficit for your Indianapolis Homeschool Wildcats. 14U. You are listening to the Wildcat Broadcasting Network, the WBN, live from Westfield, Indiana at Grand Park at Pacers Athletic Center. We'll have some time to give you all of our sponsors, hopefully, in this break between the third quarter and the fourth quarter. American Senior Communities, where caring people make the difference. ASCCare.com. Chicago's Pizza. Our story is told in every slice. ChicagosPizza.com. DLZ Corporation, award-winning with more than 100 years of architectural and engineering experience serving the Midwest and beyond. DLZ.com. Distinctive Kitchen and Bath. Follow us on Instagram. Visit our Center Grove showroom or contact us at 317-201-8500. Franklin Muffler Brakes and More, your hometown car care center at 99 Morton Street in Franklin, Indiana. Gaylor Electric, reliable resources, reliable outcomes, reliable insights, genuine care for people. It's about reliability. Greenwood Auto Tire, celebrating 40 years of service in Greenwood and Southport. AutoTireCare.com. In His Hands Orphans Outreach, changing the lives of orphans in His Hands.org. Integrity Real Estate, making your real estate goals a slam dunk. RealIntegrity.com. JLP Electric, 20 years of electrician experience ready to serve you. Look us up on Facebook, JLP Electric. Meyer Groceries and more. Check out the Meyer app today or visit us at Meyer.com. NASCO Industries, protective outerwear solutions made in the USA. NASCOInc.com. Public Servants Prayer, providing prayer and pastoral care in the political arena. Follow us on social media for prayer updates or VPSP.org. Taylor University, academic excellence, dedicated to service, dedicated to truth. Visit us at Taylor.edu. Thai Spice and Thai Connection in Indianapolis and Columbus. Delta Faucet, Hiram's Homes, turning houses into homes. And the Cats are back to action. Cats have the basketball coming into the fourth quarter. They have the possession. And Lucas with the basketball. Lucas looks, gets it back over to Addie Reese. Addie Reeves, left-hand dribble. Trying to drive inside. It's stolen away by the Hawks. Number one for the Hawks, going to go all the way down. Swiped by Huff. And number one puts it up and in for two. 26-23, Cats down by three. They're going to launch it out to Addie Reese. Addie Reese going to go all the way down. That's going to be a foul called on number 15. And that's going to be, it's going to put Addie Reese on the line, shooting two, number 12. Shooting two. 26-23, Cats down by three. Tough deficit, tough change in score here. Cats were up by 7 just a little bit ago, now down by 3. Let's see what Addie Reese can do from the line. First one's no good off the back of the rim. Addie Reese coming off of concussion protocol. Back out on the court. Number 12, Addie Reese settles and shoots. That one's no good. Rebounded by Angela. You can't block from behind like that. And the Hawks have the basketball. They get it up and put it in for two. They couldn't hit the broad side of a barn a little bit ago, and now they're hitting everything they throw up. 28-23. Katie Roscoe tries to nut an unwise pass down to Angela Ochin, stolen away by the Hawks. Hawks going to drive inside and travel. That's a travel. Back out to 15. 15's looking for 14. 14 outside the three-point line on the left side. Going to pull it out. 28-23. The clock is the friend of the Hawks now. Leading by 5. 12 with the basketball. Gets it back out to 3 at the top of the key. 3's going to try to drive. And they're in the old oh, there's a shot for a 3. No good. Rebounded. Should be Wildcat basketball. It is. Wildcat basketball. Out of bounds on the Hawks. It's going to be Wildcat basketball. And Lucas going to inbound the basketball for the Cats. Full court press being applied by the Hawks. They get it into Roscoe. Roscoe's looking ahead again to Angela Ochin. Ochin stops, puts it up, and no good, but gets the rebound. Puts it up and no good. Cannot get those little ones to fall. That's trouble on the Cats. She's having trouble getting it to go in. Katie Roscoe with the steal. Gets it to Huff. Huff puts up. She's fouled, and it does not go in. Lucas puts it up and in for 2. And Hawks have the basketball. 14 coming up the court. She gets it down to number 3 and puts it up, and no good. Rebound by Addie Reese. Addie Reese gives it to Lucas. Lucas with the basketball. 25-28. Cats down by 3. Roscoe with the basketball. She crosses the timeline. Deep 3 ball there by Roscoe. No good. Rebounded by Lucas. She's being hammered underneath by 3 players. Absolutely hammered underneath. 28-25. No foul called. It's just lots of physical play going on. 3, no good. Air ball. Rebound by Addie Reese. Reese. And Reese is going to take it all the way down. Cross the timeline. It's bumped. Should stay Wildcat basketball. It does. Number 22 is going to check in for the Cats. That's Wise checking in for Ochin. It's going to be Wildcat basketball underneath their own basket. 28-25, 3 minutes, 22 seconds to go. Almost halfway through this fourth quarter. This is the end of the game coming up in 3 minutes, 22 seconds. Cats can't get it into Roscoe. It's out of bounds. It's going to be Hawks basketball. Turnovers hurting the Cats right now. Hawks to inbound the basketball. They get it in. And number 14 is going to go all the way down. Dish it out Travel call. Wildcat basketball. 28-25. 3 minutes, 16 seconds to go. Lucas with the basketball inbounds to Roscoe. Roscoe. It's stolen away. Roscoe's looking for that baseball pass every time. That's going to be a foul called on Roscoe. She's frustrated down there. And she bumped just a little bit too much there, did Roscoe. It's going to be Hawk basketball out of bounds on the right side. Hawks to inbound the basketball. They get stolen away by Huff. Huff on the fast break, going to be able to go all the way down, lay it up and in for two. 28-27. Cats have cut that 5-point deficit to 1. Almost stolen away by Katie Roscoe. Now the Hawks have the basketball. Going to get it all the way up. And that's a shot no good. Rebounded out of bounds. Going to be Wildcat basketball. And Lucas has the basketball. Lucas to inbound the basketball. She slaps the ball. Gets it into Katie Roscoe. Right, that's two hands. Two hands is a foul. Two hands is always a foul. And Wise puts it up and in for two. Cats have come from 5 points down to go 1 point up. 29-28 in this barn burner here in Westfield at the Pacers Athletic Center. Cats showing some resiliency here. They were up by 7, down by 5, now back up by 1. 2 minutes, 41 seconds to go in the game. Cats showing some serious strength and resiliency here. So proud of them. The 14U Cats, that's who you're watching right now. It's the 14U Indianapolis Homeschool Wildcat Lady Cats. And we'll give you a few more of our sponsors here before we finish this timeout. Delta Faucet, Hiram Holmes, turning houses into homes. Thai Spice and Thai Connection. Visit Thai Spice in Indianapolis for Thai Connection. In Columbus for authentic Thai cuisine. Taylor University, academic excellence dedicated to truth. Visit us at taylor.edu. Public servants prayer, providing prayer and pastoral care in the political arena. Follow us on social media for prayer updates. NASCO Industries, NASCO Industries Incorporated, protective outerwear solutions made in the USA. NASCOinc.com. Meyer Groceries and More. Check out the Meyer app today or visit us at Meyer.com. JLP Electric, 20 years of electrician experience, ready to serve you. Look us up on Facebook, JLP Electric. Cats going to come back into action with 2 minutes, 41 seconds remaining in the ball game. Hawks basketball. Cats go into a full court press. And they get it into number 14 of the Hawks. She is a point guard of sorts for the Hawks. They get it up to number 1. Number 1 going to dribble with the right hand, try to go to the baseline. Guarded by Roscoe. Number 1 gets it out to 15 for a deep two. No good off the back of the rim. Get it inside to 14. High off the glass, no good. It is tied up. That's probably going to stay. It should stay Hawks basketball, I believe. It is Hawks basketball. 28-29. Cats in the lead by 1. Hawks basketball on the tie-up. And Cats need to make sure nothing easy happens here. Looking to get it in. Getting close to 5 seconds. And they just throw it in and hope that somebody gets it. Travel call. Wildcat basketball. 29-28. Cats in the lead by 1. 2 minutes, 18 seconds to go. Timeout called by Coach Ryan Reese for the Wildcats. 2 minutes, 18 seconds. 1 point game. You are listening to the WBN, the Wildcat Broadcasting Network, right here on YouTube. Cats are proud to be brought to you by the remainder of our sponsors that I will give you here. Integrity Real Estate, making your real estate goals a slam dunk. RealIntegrity.com. In his hands, Orphans Outreach, changing the lives of orphans in his hands. .org. Greenwood Auto Tire, celebrating 40 years of service in Greenwood and Southport. AutoTireCare.com. Gaylor Electric, reliable resources, reliable outcomes, reliable insights, genuine care for people. It's about reliability. Gaylor Electric. Franklin Muffler, Brakes and More. Your hometown car care center at 99 Morton Street in Franklin, Indiana. Distinctive Kitchen and Bath. Follow us on Instagram. Visit our Center Grove showroom or contact us at 317-201-8500. Starting back up in this fourth quarter, 2 minutes, 17 seconds to go. Wildcats in the lead by 1. Katie Roscoe with the basketball. Crosses the timeline and pulls it up. Hawks back off just a little bit. Katie Roscoe still dribbles. Cats come out to her. 2 hands is a foul. That's a foul on the Hawks. Foul on number 2. You cannot put 2 hands on a player. That's just against the rules. 29-28. You want to hug them? Go hug them at church. 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Lucas to inbound the basketball. Lucas. Cats are stacked up. Lucas gets it into Katie Roscoe. Katie Roscoe over to Huff. Huff with the basketball. Going to drive down. Pull up for a two. A fadeaway two. No good. Rebounded by Ochin, who gets it. It's a foul from behind. 14 with the basketball. And she hands it over to stolen away by Huff. Huff trying to gather it in. Might have been another foul there. That's going to be a travel. Oh, a big-time travel. Wow, you can't do that with a basketball. Oh, my goodness sake. They're packing their bags down there with a big-time travel. Foul call on the play. Cats get the foul call. We'll rejoice over everything that goes the Cats' way right now. 31-29. We'll take anything we can get. It's going to put number 12, Addie Reese, on the line, shooting 2. 1 minute, 24 seconds to go. Cats need a few breaks to go their way here. Cats down by 2. Addie Reese could tie it up here with 2, and the first one is no good. Best she can do is pull the Cats within 1. And it's Ochin, Reese, Huff, Roscoe, and Lucas on the court for the Cats. Reese settles, shoots, pulls the Cats within 1. 31-30. Almost stolen away by Katie Roscoe. Out of bounds, though. It's Hawks basketball. And Cats playing some good defense here. Hawks look to get the ball in, trying to get it in. They get it into 15, who hands it back. And the Hawks coming up the court. That's going to be should be a charge. Yes, it is. That's a charge. She was completely out of control. Cats got a break there. 31-30. Just no regard for the player just coming in. That's the old bulldozer play. 1 minute, 20 seconds to go. Cats with the basketball. They get it into Katie Roscoe. Roscoe. And that's a foul, too. Up with the basketball. Gets it back up to Roscoe. Roscoe. She's going to try to work her way down inside. She does. Puts it up. And in. It goes in. It's going to call a foul on the floor. No continuation there. What a tough call for the Cats. She was in the motion to go up. No continuation. 31-30. Foul called. Coach Reese is going to call a full timeout here. That's a tough call for the Cats. She had continuation, but didn't get the call. Nice move there by Katie Roscoe. 31-30. Cats down by 1. 1 minute, 8 seconds to go in this good one here between the Fort Wayne Hawks and your Indianapolis Homeschool Wildcats. This is the 14U matchup, and the Cats have clawed back. They were up by 7, down by 5. Now they're down by 1. Distinctive Kitchen and Bath. Follow us on Instagram or visit our Center Grove showroom or contact us at 317-201-8500. Franklin, Muffler, Brakes, and more. Your hometown car care center at 99 Morton Street in Franklin, Indiana. Gaylor Electric, reliable resources, reliable outcomes, reliable insights, genuine care for people. It's all about reliability. So we're about ready to have this 1 minute, 8 seconds to go. And the Hawks have some timeouts left as well. Probably have some stoppages as we go along. It's also 1-1 for the Cats. The Cats are in the bonus. Next foul puts the Cats on the line, shooting 1-1. So that's a good situation, and the Cats are not anywhere near really the bonus on the other side. It's a 1-1 now, so it does put Katie Roscoe on the line, shooting 1-1. Katie Roscoe could tie up the game right here on this shot. And she settles in. Dribbles once, sets, shoots, and it's good. Katie Roscoe ties them up. It's 31 all. 1 minute, 8 seconds to go. Hopefully you're enjoying this as much as we are in the gym itself. Katie Roscoe could pull the Cats ahead by 1 with this shot. Settles and shoots. And no good. Rebounded by the Hawks. Hawks with the basketball. Stolen away by Katie Roscoe. Stolen back by the Hawks. And I'm not sure you could do that. That's a travel. And Hawks have the basketball. And they launch up the 3. No good. Rebounded by the Hawks. Out to number 12. Swing it over to 15. 15. Back out to number 1. Being guarded by Huff. Out to 14. That's going to be a foul. She grabbed her arm as a foul. But that's okay. Cats have some fouls to give. 5 team fouls on the Cats. 31 all, 31-31. Hawks with the basketball. Hawks going to try to drive inside, kick it back out on the right side, looking for a give and go. Back up top. That's a travel. My goodness sakes, Angela Ochin being hugged. She's being hugged and fouled. Oh my goodness, that's a foul. And Ryan Reese gets the timeout call just in time. 27.7 seconds. There's lots of hugging going on out there right now. 27.7 seconds. Good thing Ryan Reese had the timeout. He was able to get the timeout before they tied it up somehow by hugging her. This is a tough game to watch in the officiating column, that's for sure. It is a hard game, but it is a 14U game, so it's a lot of scrappiness out there on the court. So you gotta, I guess you got to give some leeway there for the refs, but still, you don't want somebody to get hurt out there. So we're about to finish up this game. 27.7 seconds. Hawks have timeouts as well. Thanks for joining us here on the WBN, the Wildcat Broadcasting Network. Cats retake the court. It's going to be Wildcat basketball. A full court pressure is going to be applied by the Hawks. And Lucas looks to get it in, does get it in to Angela Ochin. Ochin, that's two hands is a foul every time. Katie Roscoe with the basketball. 20 seconds. He says one shot. He pulls them out for one shot. We'll see how they do here. 14 seconds. Katie Roscoe with the basketball. She gets it into Angela Ochin. Ochin back out to Addie Reese. 7 seconds to go. Addie Reese off of the Hawks, but she gathers it back in. Tries to get it up top. Gets it up to Lucas, and that's going to be the end of regulation. That's going to take the Cats into overtime. 31-31. Cats do have an advantage going into this overtime by having the bonus, the 1-on-1 bonus for the Cats, so that's a good thing going into overtime. Hopefully the Cats have the legs. This is a lot of running in a hot gym this evening, and it's late, so we're already looking at 8:35. I think there's even games after this. So a lot of basketball being played here at this Crossroads Clash, where your Indianapolis Homeschool Wildcats are taking on the Fort Wayne Hawks. And it's going to be a 3-minute, looks like a 3-minute overtime. So half of what the regulation quarter should be, although the ref just went down to check. Not sure if they get extra timeouts in the overtime. You do get a full timeout, the referee says. So they do have an additional timeout. I think Coach Reese had used his last one, but he's got 3 minutes with one timeout. So hopefully they'll be able to do it. Reese coaching the girls up there on the far side. Have any totals at all so far? At the end of regulation, we'll try to give you some totals for your 14U Indianapolis Homeschool Wildcats. Total right now, both teams have 31 apiece. And we'll get some totals here momentarily. So right now, for the Cats, Ochin has 8. Lucas has 7. Huff has 4. Roscoe has 3. Reese has 3. And Wise has 2. That's at the end of regulation. We're going to do a jump ball again. And are we switching sides? Not sure if we're going to stay the same direction, right? Isn't that what that means? If we line up here? Okay, if we line up here. So it's the same direction we were going. Cats are going to go the same direction. They're not switching the court. Ochin to tip it off. Gets it to Addie Reese to open up this overtime. Reese to go all the way down. Puts it up. No good. Rebounded. Out of bounds. It's going to be... I'm not sure who's... It is Hawks basketball. No signal right away, so a little bit of confusion there for the Cats. Hawks with the basketball coming up. They're going to get it to the baseline. Baseline's looking for somebody. That's a travel. Another travel. 31-31. 2:44 remaining in this overtime. Lucas with the basketball to inbound the basketball. She calls the play, looking for some help. Gets it into Ochin. Ochin, no, that's not the play you wanted right there. That was not the pass you wanted. And Cats back on defense. And they get it over to 41. 41. Out to number 1, outside the three-pointer. Over to 14. It's going to go not out of bounds. She gathered it back in. 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by the Hawks. Cats trying to slap it away. They're getting hands on it, just not able to grab it. Back up top. 2 minutes, 16 seconds to go. 31-31. Hawks with the basketball. Wide open three. No good. Rebound by Ochin. Good rebound there by Ochin. Lucas. That's a foul. That is a big-time foul there. 31-31. It's going to be 1-1 for the Cats in the bonus. And number 22, Wise, is going to check in for the Cats. 2 minutes, 5 seconds to go in this one. That's going to put number 43, that is Peyton Lucas, on the line, shooting 1-1 in the 1-1 bonus. And Lucas at the line. Referees waiting to see if they want anybody else down. They do. They're going to go ahead and bring that other Hawk in for the rebounding. And it's up, and it's no good. Air ball, nothing at all, so it'll be Hawks basketball. Lucas unable to make it go in. 31-31, 2 minutes to go in this first overtime. The elementary girls went to a double overtime just a couple hours ago. Hawks with the basketball, being guarded by, it's stolen away by Wise. Addie Reese tries to get it to Huff. It's stolen away by the Hawks. Hawks trying to go underneath. Hawks back up top. They pull it back up, does number 1. And she's going to dribble and give it over to 15. She's going to set up for a three. No good. Rebounded. Nobody underneath. And it's going to be gathered in by Huff. Huff with the basketball. Huff on the fast break. She's going to go all the way down. Put it up and in for 2. Lydia Huff gets the steal and the layup for 2. And the Hawks get all the way down. That's going to be a foul on Roscoe on the floor. So she is not shooting on the play, but that is a foul. Not a bad foul by Katie Roscoe, making sure she wasn't going to get the easy bucket. Now the Cats, the next foul on the Cats will be the 1-1. 1 minute, 24 seconds to go. 31-33, Cats in the lead by 2. Long 2, no good. And she's over the back. Oh my goodness sake, she's over the back incredibly. Oh wow. And that's a shot clock. And it was a shot clock, but it hit the shot clock. It hit the shot clock. Unbelievable. They're giving them 100 chances. That's going to be out of bounds. Oh my goodness. It is unbelievable. I could not believe this sequence that the ball hit the shot clock and they didn't call dead ball. Unbelievable for the Cats, and they were getting hammered underneath. Wow. Unbelievable here. Unbelievable. 31-33. Cats in the lead by 2 just over a minute to go. That's another travel as she shifted hands. Number 1 goes down. And that's good. That's a 2. That's a 2. She stepped on the line. 33-33. Cats in the lead. Or Cats tied up at 33-33. They're giving them every chance possible. Now it's the Hawks basketball with 38 seconds to go. Cats just haven't been able to get anything to go their way, to be honest. The refereeing is less than desirable. Let's put it that way. And they're going to get it into 41, who's wide open for 2. 24 seconds. Cats have to go. 22 seconds. 35. That's a foul. That's a foul. 2 fouls. 35-33. 18 seconds to go. And it's going to be Wildcats. Should be a double bonus, maybe? Not double bonus. It is double bonus. All right, so going down here to shoot. Oh, my goodness. If Cats come away with their heads, they're going to be happy. 35-33. Unbelievable calls here by the referees. It is just very painful to watch. 35-33. 1-1 with 9 fouls. And Katie Roscoe has a chance to tie it up with the clock stopped at 18.6 seconds to go. Katie Roscoe settles and shoots. It's good. 35-34. One more for Katie Roscoe to tie up the game. It's Roscoe, Ochin, Reese, Lucas, and Huff on the court for the Cats. Katie Roscoe settles in. It's up. It's short. Rebounded by by Huff, who puts it up. No good. Rebounded out of bounds. Should stay Wildcat basketball. It does. Wildcat basketball. 35-34. 15.5 seconds to go. Timeout called by Coach Reese with 15.5 seconds to go. He's going to drop his best out-of-bounds play here with the Cats down by 1. 15.5 seconds to go. What a game being turned in by the Wildcats. Down by 1 with the ball underneath their own basket. Hey, thank you so much, Diane. I appreciate that. Diane says, sheesh, this commentator is good. That's very nice. Thank you so much. We'll give all the credit to Miriam Barnes, just because. All right, we'll give you a few more of our sponsors here. Greenwood Auto Tire, celebrating 40 years of service in Greenwood and Southport. AutoTireCare.com. In His Hands Orphans Outreach, changing the lives of orphans. InHisHands.org. Integrity Real Estate, making your real estate goals a slam dunk. RealIntegrity.com. JLP Electric, 20 years of electrician experience, ready to serve you. Look us up on Facebook, JLP Electric. All right, we're going to come back to action here. Cats are going to have the ball. And the whistle is blown. Cats come out of the timeout. It's going to be Ochin, Reese, Roscoe, Lucas, and Huff for the Cats. Lucas is going to be the inbounder. Reese has drawn up the play. They all line up on the free throw line. Ball is given to Lucas. Looking to get it in. They do get it into Huff. Huff with the basketball. She pops a three. No good. Rebounded by the Hawks. 10 seconds to go. That's going to be a foul called on Sarah Roscoe, and that's going to be her 5th foul, and that's going to be 1-1 for the Hawks. 8.2 seconds to go. That is her final foul. Katie Roscoe's final foul and 5th foul. Melissa Tolbert's going to check in for the Cats. Katie Roscoe turned in a good game, gave it all she had. Boy, she is exhausted. She'll sleep well tonight. She gets a hand by Coach Roscoe, her dad. And that puts number 15 on the line, shooting the front end of the 1-and-1. It's up, and it is no good. Rebounded by Ochin, who gets slapped in the head. And Huff gets it to Reese. 4. That's a foul. That's the end. Reese tried to loft it up, but there were lots of fouls on that. 35-34 is your final. The Cats go down by 1. The 14U Cats. It was a good game turned in by the Cats. They gave it everything they had, but they could not overcome the team in white or the double black and white. Just couldn't overcome the black and white stripes tonight, but they turned in a great one tonight. That was a painful game to watch from a refereeing standpoint, but it is what it is, as they say. And so Cats fall in this good old good one, 35-34. 14U Cats fall to the Fort Wayne Hawks. And as this is Matt Barnes from Miriam Barnes and Shelly Dove saying so long, everyone. See you again next time. Whew.